Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises and glory to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahushai. I also salute the elect brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth, pushing the agenda of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles of GMS, which have woken us all up through the spirit and power of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahushai. And the title of this article is called Coronavirus Reaches Europe as UK Hunts for 2,000 Passengers Who Recently Arrived from Wuhan. Now, this is going to be an article which is a follow-up to a previous video I have done before. The previous video was about the coronavirus, which had broken out in China. Now China has been getting plagued and hit with multiple plagues as of recently, and the coronavirus is just one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. It says, the first cases. Now, before I begin, I would also like to point out that down there in China, the coronavirus has already, people who has fallen ill to the coronavirus have either fell so ill that they had to be taken to a hospital, or some of them have fallen so sick that they have died from the actual virus. Now, this virus had not only spread it to Europe, but also to the United States, as you will find out later on in this article. So the Most High, like it says in 2nd Esdras 15:5, the Lord is bringing plagues upon the world. And, as I brought out in my the first video of my last series, which was about the coronavirus in China, the word plague, when you look it up, means a contagious virus or disease. A plague is a contagious, a contagious disease. And something that is contagious is capable of spreading from one thing to another, or from one person to another, or from one creature to another. The first cases of the deadly coronavirus has been confirmed in Europe as UK public health officials have been working to track down about 2,000 people who are believed to have recently arrived from Wuhan. The virus has killed at least 41 people in China, state media said, with more than 1,287 cases confirmed. France on Friday announced the first cases outside Asia and the United States of the deadly new virus from China, and the country's health minister said Europe should brace for other new cases from the spreading epidemic that she said must be fought like wildfire. Now I know they said 1,287 cases, and they said 41 people in China died from the virus. But as always, the media likes to give you the smallest number possible because they know that you people will easily panic. Why? Because they know that you people, the majority of you people in China, you're like unto a bunch of sheep, man. A bunch of cattle. You're like into a bunch of cattle. If something severe or some serious information got out there, you people will easily panic, and just like that, there'll be chaos. So in order to do damage control, they got to give you small numbers. But trust me, it's more than 41 people that are dead in China. It's way more than that, because there's 1,287 cases, but only 47 people died. And no, there's more than 1,287 cases. There's way more than that. Okay, thousands of people have been infected by this virus, this disease in China. Thousands. Okay, China has one of the most highest populations on the entire planet. You're going to tell me only 1,287 people have been confirmed to have the virus? Come on, man. Let's be real. France on Friday announced the first cases outside Asia and the United States of the deadly new virus from China. Okay, And the country's health minister said Europe should brace for other new cases from the, Slovakia. I said that the virus came to the United States. Slovakia for that. I must have misread that earlier. But it says Europe should brace for other new cases from the spreading epidemic that she said must be fought like wildfire. Health Minister Agnes Buzyn said 2 confirmed cases Europe first both involved people who had traveled to China, where hundreds of people have fallen ill and more than 2 dozen have died. Okay, the sickened patients in France were quickly taken to the hospital in isolation, one in Paris and the other in the southern city of Bordeaux. So the Most High is judging the world. Now, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. And nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Now, Yahushua said there shall be pestilences in diverse places. And this was a prophecy that was spoken of by Yahushua 2,000 years ago, because Yahushua himself, spoke of a pestilence in diverse places. Now, when you go to the book of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, did not the Lord say he was going to bring plagues upon the world? Now, remember, the word plague means a contagious disease. Something that is contagious, as I have said earlier, is capable of spreading from one thing to another, or from one creature to another. Okay? Now, a plague is not just a disease that is contagious. A plague can also be something that causes continuous trouble or distress. 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 5. Behold, save the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. So, the Lord said he was going to bring plagues upon the world. Well, so far, this virus has spread from China, and now it's in Europe. Or so they say. Now, I just, keep this in mind that this could also be another scare tactic. Just like when Ebola was first addressed in the news, right? They had people panicking because news articles was making false claims that people was getting on planes and shit and traveling with the virus Ebola, and that scared a lot of people into getting vaccinated. So this could be another tactic to scare you people into getting vaccinated, because I'm just going to come out and say it. A lot of these vaccines are going to contain the actual virus. So when you go to get vaccinated, you think you're about to be protected from disease or receive protection from the virus that you're trying to receive protection from, and you're not going to be protected because the virus is going to be inside of you. You see, the so-called elites, they intended to kill off the majority of the world's population. Okay, it's called population control. Just look at the Georgia Guidestones. The first commandment on the Georgia Guidestone is what? Maintain humanity under 500 million. They've been trying to kill off the world's population. Okay? Back in the year 2012, there was over, 6.1 billion people on the planet? Now look, there's over 8-point-something billion people on the planet. So the so-called elites are getting desperate. But however, as it is written, if the wicked be multiplied, it is for the sword. So a lot of people that are being reincarnated on this planet, they're being reincarnated on this planet to receive their judgment. In these last days. But getting back on the disease topic, man, this disease, Lord's will, is going to continue to spread, man, because we're living in the end times, man, and the prophecies are speaking. They're speaking out loud, man. With that, I'm going to say Shalom to the elect. Kwam Yashar Allah is on to the next one. Shalom.